Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back. Jamie here today with Georgia. I'm going to be breaking down a new Scream 6 trailer. It just came out and there's kind of a lot in it. It kind of spoiled like quite a bit, but at the same time I guess you got to do that to get, you know, people hooked or whatever. Starts off with the shop in it. It's like with Ghostface in there with the gun. We've seen bits of this, like images and stuff like that, but I'm guessing it's going to be the opening of the film, I think, because I don't think this is going to take place at the end, is it?
Oh, it won't be the end. I don't think it'd be the very beginning though.
I think it will, judging by how they look and all that. I think it will be. The subway attack, which we'll talk about in a bit, maybe it started and then they flee into a shop and Ghostface follows them. Because judging, like, towards the end, which we'll talk about, like, Sam and Tara, they look like, they're not bloody, but they're, like, sweaty or, like, wet, they look like they've been through quite a lot, so clearly, you know, this is taking place near the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get the first look at the, I don't know what you call it, rotted Ghostface or zombie, I don't know, it looks a bit...
It's not zombie, it's aged. I'm so in love with this mask. It's unreal. This is like obviously the first Ghostface mask, and then this one. This one looks insane. It's got cracks in it. It's got like stained blood on it. It looks really good.
The reason why I say zombie, because when Scream 4 came out, they were originally going to use a scarecrow mask and a zombie mask, and the zombie mask looks pretty much the same to this, like rotted. And I think it's the original. Not what they filmed with, but from the original film, I think.
Well, in my notes, I do believe that there's two masks.
Yeah, there's the normal white one, and then there's the...
No. I think there's two old masks.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, this bit here is like this trailer, right? The guy has the gun, doesn't he, on Ghostface, or whatever you want to call it, age Ghostface, and he shoots, and he either ducks out the way, or he vanishes. Like, I don't know what the editing was there.
I saw that, and my first thought was, is he now supernatural?
Yeah, I think he... I don't know if he will be, but it seems like they're playing with it a little bit inside the trailer.
Because that's what, in every other horror franchise that has ever been, there's always, is this killer supernatural now, or is he not?
Yeah, and even made the point in the last film, didn't they, when they were talking about, oh, we don't have, like, a Michael Myers who can keep coming back. The question is, what happens after this bit? Like, from what, did the police come in or something and shoot the guy? Like, I don't know.
I hope they don't.
Well, yeah, how she's going to walk out, is it? Like, you know, after shooting, what is it, two people?
Ghostface's thing is that he's a ghost. He can go in and out of scenes. He can go in and out of places without being recognized.
Yeah, but this isn't Woodsboro anymore, is it? It's New York. It's like...
Even more so, there's more creeps in New York than I imagined.
And it is Halloween as well, which we've seen. Get a line from Sam, don't we? She's like, oh, like, it's hunting me because of my past and all that. And she's holding the Ghostface mask.
I think she's in therapy.
Like that part though, she's like, her hair's all wet and everything. It looks like she's been through some shit. So I feel like that's from the ending, that, you know, her holding the mask.
Well, I
feel like it's going to end with her like putting the mask on and, you know, becoming like a dad.
I think she's in therapy. Well, I don't know if it's from the end of the film. I don't know whether that's a little present from Ghostface.
It got left behind because I feel like one of them is going to get away at the end. Usually it ends with them all dying, doesn't it? But I feel like one killer's going to get away. And that's where she finds the mask or something like that. But we'll have to wait and see. We see Kirby as well, don't we? With Gale and... I don't know where that's the art exactly, but she sounds just the same. I was worried she's going to be like a completely different character, but she pretty much sounds the same.
Yeah, she does. She looks hot, by the way.
Yeah, what do you think of the wig? I think it's fine. People are bitching about it, but I'm like, yeah, she looks like Tiffany a bit on Chucker. With the leather jacket as well. It's like, you know, it's fine.
I think Kirby is going to be a stand-in for Sydney because it looks like Gale and Kirby kind of team up. Yeah,
people have been saying she's going to replace Sydney, but you got to remember, like, she was already signed on before the whole Nev Campbell thing happened, so I'm sure obviously they rewrote it, but Kirby was already a part of it before, you know, all that happened. I
don't mind Kirby coming back, and I don't mind Sydney not being there.
Yeah, because what else can you do with her? Like, literally, there's nothing else to do with that character, really. She's moved on, she's got a life, she's got kids, like, you know, what else can you do? The main part of this trailer, whatever, I'd say it's a museum, but you're saying it's not, but it's like, how many cloaks do we see? It's like 5 or 6, isn't they, all laid out,
well,
like in...
What's Kirby been doing this whole all this time?
Well, the rumours are saying she's an FBI agent.
So has she been collecting? Has she been collecting evidence to support her cases? So I think because in this shot you see Kirby leading the whole entire group. So she knows it's there. She knows what it is. She's leading it. So therefore, I fully believe that that is her lair,
Yeah, it
and
would
that
make sense.
she's collecting everything from, because when she got killed off in the film she was in, which one was
Four.
that?
In
4.
four. Yeah.
She was kind of girlfriend slash hooking up with one of the killers.
Yeah.
So if she actually felt something for him, it wouldn't surprise me if she's like, "Well, I want to know why he felt that way.
Mm.
I want to know why he did that." And then she kind of became obsessed because Gale says this is a shrine
Yeah.
to
And
Ghostface.
Kirby also says we all share like the same past, don't we? Because like you
Yeah.
just said, she dated one of the killers, Sydney did, and Sam did as well. Well, speaking of Incredible Imp, that one they released the other day of Ghostface in action, which looks like the same place as Gale's apartment. You know, in mid-swing, what I showed you the other day.
Yeah.
That's a
That
sick shot. That looks
that
fucking
looks
sick.
amazing. That's the shot that made me fall in love with the mask.
Yeah. But back to like I was saying, like it looks like it's Gail's apartment, doesn't she? She's on the phone with Ghostface. She's like, "Oh, you're not the first, but there's like 10 people who've done this or whatever." And he says
Yeah.
the line that he's like, "None of them have been like me," or something like that.
There's a lot of that said throughout the whole trailer, like, this isn't any normal Ghostface, this isn't your regular Ghostface, or, I'm not like the others. There's a lot of that said in this trailer.
Off camera, but it's like out of focus, and we see someone walking in, and Ghostface just grabs him before Gale even knows, right behind her.
Yeah, there's an old man in, the lair, the museum.
Yeah, he's apparently I've got a guy's actor, but he's a cop in it, and apparently he's a father of one of the past victims from one of the films. So
I think
that's
it's
why he's in it.
him. I
Yeah,
think it's
he
him.
seems too obvious though, doesn't he? He seems like the main suspect. I don't think that seems too obvious. But
No, I
then
don't mean
again, you know.
I don't think he's Ghostface.
Oh, right.
I think he's the guy in the background in Gail's apartment who gets taken away.
See, I mean, you can't really tell, but to me, it looked like one of the twins to me. I think
To
it was
me, it looked
Chad.
like a guy.
Yeah, Chad. I think it's Chad.
Could have been Chad. Is it Gail's new piece?
I hope not. I hope they've not. Nah, I don't think they should do that. And here's a question: do you think Gail's gonna die in this one? I think she might.
She gets attacked.
Yeah,
However, I think she gets away.
maybe, maybe.
I have a feeling she gets away, which I know you don't really agree with, and partly I don't, but at the same time, you kill off Dewey in the last film, you're gonna kill Gale. Why not kill them both off at the same time in a loving way?
True, and also if they kill Gale off in this next one, and it's like I think that's gonna piss off more people because then it's like, oh, he's killing all the legacy characters. You're gonna kill Sydney next, like you know.
Yeah.
But then after that we got like a load. I didn't want to look too much into these shots because it seemed like quite a few were from the finale. But it's like one of them, Sam's falling off a balcony or something like that, and there's like I think Tara's hanging as well, and shit. It looked like.
Yeah, she seemed like she was gripping hold of someone and she's kind of slipping. The way she looked, the way she was holding on, she's almost like saying to them, "Drop me. I dare you."
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, did he kill her off or not? Because, like you said, Jenna Ortega's becoming a big actor now, isn't she? So I don't
Mm.
think they would kill her off because you know, for the name value for the other films you're gonna make.
I don't know what they would do.
I feel like at least two of the characters from the last film will probably die. I don't know if it'll be the
Probably the
twins
twins,
necessarily. Maybe one of them, but
possibly one.
like I said, I didn't want to go too in depth on the other quick shots because it did seem like quite a few were from the finale. But then it ends with the clip we've already seen in it of Mindy on the train getting attacked by Ghostface. But
Yeah.
we see, like, obviously it's on Halloween. I spotted Jason, Freda,
There's Pinhead, there's
Pinhead.
Jason, there's Freddy, I think the girl from The Ring is in there.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
someone
homage to other
Ready or
films.
Not as well because they made that
Mm.
film. Remember? Overall, we'll do our in-depth like predictions before the film comes out. But right now, how do you think it's going to end, or who do you think the killer is? Apart from Stu, obviously we want Stu, but if it's not Stu, who do you think it is?
Um, I wouldn't be surprised if Kirby is Ghostface or one of
Yeah,
Ghostface. I do know there's two. There's two Ghostface. There's two
it'd
killers.
have to be at least because New York's a big place, and you're gonna
But
need
then during the last scene on the trailer for the subway,
Mm.
um, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more than two, and I wouldn't be surprised if one of the killers is someone within the friendship group, because how close.
Yeah, we'll be looking at the new characters more closely,
But
aren't we? Because
like
it's like, you know.
that shot with Mindy being stabbed on the subway cart.
I don't think she
Like,
dies there. It seems too obvious that, doesn't
but
it?
like the lights flicker on and off, and that's how Ghostface gets closer and closer and closer.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think he can get that close without being that close to her in the first place, if you get what I mean.
Hmm. Well,
So
there's some
part of
editing
me,
going on there, and I feel like there's two different scenes trying to blend together. I feel like Mindy's by herself at that point. You know what I mean? On the train.
I don't know. We also see Mindy crawling across the New York apartments on a ladder.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was one of those quick shots. Yeah. So
Yeah,
maybe it's Gale's apartment. Maybe it's like they're all there and he attacks them there or something. You have to
I
get
do think
out.
they're
I
going to
don't
be in a
know.
situation where they have to escape somewhere very quickly and very quietly as well.
For me, apart if it's not Stu, I think it'll either be Kirby, like you said, or I think it'll be Sam taking the reins of her dad.
I really wish Stu is in a padded cell somewhere in the straight jacket, and I want him to be like lashing out crazy because he was already crazy in the first film. So seeing him even more
Yeah,
crazy
just
in this
completely gone.
film, and then he's like the friggin' mastermind behind it all. That would be amazing to me.
See, you say that, but then Twin Peaks pops in your head. Remember Matthew Lillard in Twin Peaks when he was in the he was like being all crying, wasn't he, because they were blaming him for a murder, and
Yeah,
he was just like, like, what if they did that with Stu, where he's like dead apologetic of the stuff that he's done? He's trying to, like, you know, be a better
yeah.
person or some shit like that. Because you didn't say the first one was peer pressure, you know.
He's mentioned time and time again that Stu actually didn't die. You know, TV on the head, that doesn't kill you.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's a horror film as well. Like, you know, people have survived worse. Like, with Dewey and Gale, like, I know Dewey's dead now, but he did survive quite a few stabbings and shootings and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So, but yeah, overall, this trailer's good. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna watch the next one because they'll do another trailer before it comes out, and I feel like that's gonna spoil a bit too much.
I think I'm gonna have to. I love this
Yeah, it's hard to
franchise.
resist, isn't it?
I
But
love this franchise so much, hence why I put the face cam on. But I wanted to be part of this because this franchise is probably my favorite horror franchise ever. I love the characters, I love everything about it. So I think if another one does come out before, when's it out? March
End of March.
and end of March. If they do come out with another one, I'm definitely watching it.
Because I mean, I might, but at the same time, I already know we're gonna watch it, aren't we? So I don't, you know, trailers are there to sell, you know, I'm already sold. I'm seeing it as soon as it comes out, so,
Oh
you know.
yeah. I mean I'm already sold. There's always like a little bit of fear in me though that it's gonna be bad.
But yeah, it always could be bad, but, you know, so far it's looking pretty good, to be honest. So,
I think
just
I
have to wait and
think
see.
I think they're doing it very well. Do you
Every
think there's
year or
gonna be a
whatever.
Scream 7?
Yeah, they've already said they want to do a trilogy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I'm guessing they're gonna set it up with this film, aren't they, at the end?
Maybe.
But yeah, make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Check out George's social links down below. Until next time, peace out in a bit.
Bye.